I picked up a red one. I don't think I'd use a red one. I'm sure I wouldn't use a red one. There's a good yellow. I just used yellow. I love apricot colours. So I'm just here fishing through my drawer of cottons. That's what I'm doing. I've got this one here, it's nice. Looks like the cat's been playing in it. He hasn't. There's stuff everywhere here. That pink's too big, I think. It's too thick. I don't want to use an orange one, do I? You never know. That's enough anyway, so this fished out enough of that. This blue one's nice, but I think it might be too big too. We'll have to see. Rightio, now let me think. What are we going to do now? We need another stitch idea. We need another stitch idea. A stitch idea. I'll threads off that. Righto. So we're going to do a thingy one, okay? I'll show you in a minute, hang on. And we can figure out what I'm going to do. It needs to be darker than that, that's too light. Put that there. I've got a nice blue, something. I've got a nice blue here. This one here, but I don't know if it's too thick or not. Maybe not. It's a pretty colour, isn't it? If I get part way through there and don't change my mind, I won't be very happy. I'll just see how we go, eh? Not too bad. I need a bigger needle. Because the needle's got to be... Oh, that's too big. That's a real father type one for sewing with. Where's the needle big enough for this? Here. Right. Oh, these people with cars sleep indoors. I suppose it's something, I don't think that's the only way to close them, is it? Slam it all the time. I'm going to have to turn the heater off. I'm getting very warm. Jeremy came in, I said, asked him what he wanted, and he shrugged his shoulders. He might have thought I wanted him. Because there's a bit of noise going on out there, but it's not me. Now, I'm going to put the blue down there. Do you think it's too thick? Oh dear, Sonya. No, just use it and see what happens. I know. It's through there alright. I just didn't want it to be too heavy. I think it is. Oh, I'm going to do this before I go too far. Because if you go too far, then it's over, isn't it? There's no going back. You'd be hoping I had a blue one of those in here, wouldn't you? But it doesn't matter if I don't. I think I can use other sort of cotton. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference if you don't want to. You can just use a few threads of that. This is really pretty, isn't it? But it's not the same as that one there I had. It's a bit too bright, maybe. No, I don't think so. How about that one? Try that. Oh, this is what we need. Oh. It says mixed embroidery thread for crazy patchwork. That's thinner. No, it's not. This is, but it's too dark. I'll get the purple out, I might need that. What else have I got? That one's cool. It's a funny sort of thing though. I don't think I want to use it. It's a bit strange string. Well, these are nice. These are nice. Haven't got the blue yet, have I? What's going on with that? Maybe this one. Hang on a minute. Please don't. Don't feel like you want to slap me. I just need to find the blue one. I'm not a violent person, honestly. I just say things, I say silly things. Okay, so what have we got in here? Oh, the gold. Oh, do you like that? Right. Nice. This is pretty. Aha, there's a nice blue. And that's the right sort of thread. Isn't it, everybody? What about this? This is a nice... Oh, that's a pretty blue. Oh, we might have found it. We found something. Right. I'm going to use this one here, I think. I do like that. I do like that, but I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the light one, because then you can, there's lots of decorating to be done, so it'll look really good. It's not like it's going to be looking nasty or anything, so don't worry about that. Is the needle okay? Yeah, I guess so. It's pointy. It's got a big hole in it. Should be right. Make enough room for the other one to come through. It's probably come unthreaded every 5 seconds because it's got a big hole in it. It should be right. Should be okay. Rightio. Now, we'll go down this one here. See, that made a great big hole in there too. See, it was a really wrong idea putting that really thick thread through that. Not nice at all. Now this is a... not easy to stitch through the yellow fabric because it is a... It's probably got a bit of... what's the name in it? Plastic. It's probably polyester cotton in there. It's probably a polyester cotton. And it's not happy to be going through this. But you know what? It doesn't matter what you use. It's your piece of work and please yourself. And somebody asked me something once about whether they could mix the fabrics, and yes, you can. You can, of course, you can mix them. Now I don't know whether this is a cross stitch or I think it's cross stitch. The other one's a Cretan stitch. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. I should have plenty of time for that. But we want to get a bit of it done, don't we? You know, so we can get on with the next thing, which I don't know what that's going to be yet, but it's all good fun. We're all going to be learning. So we'd have a few squares done, maybe. We had the mushrooms, and we got. We suppose we could use that beaded flower that we were doing, and what else was there? Oh, the ones with the flowers and the stump work piece that we did. And here's me saying that we did. Yeah, sure, Sonia. We use a finished yours. I know you have. It's not easy to get everything done, you know. Everything finished. I think, oh, I'll finish that and I'll take it out of the lounge room with me. And I think, oh, I'll do a bit later. No, I've got to do this now. I want to do that. No. And I just can't get... It doesn't matter, though, because I will do it. I will finish it and show you what we've done so far, or what we've done. It's all sitting here somewhere next to me. I keep knocking things down. Now I'll put that other stuff on top of it. No, wait a minute. I'll show it to you later, okay? Because I want to get these beads over here before they go all over the floor. I've been putting together a little nest of beads so I can do some beading on this. Oh, I seen this thing this morning on Must have been Facebook. People put up stuff there. I never really go looking for anything. People just put things up, and if I see what they've found, I'll like them. Sometimes I share it, I'll comment or whatever. And somebody was making triangles. Although I don't know whether it was the one person or a whole heap of people made triangle shape, I think the wipes here. I've got come back here. Oh dear. And then they were putting them all together. And gee, they look good. They did some sort of stitching on all of them. There was heaps and heaps of them. I thought, oh dear, that's not a... And see, that's the sort of thing I suppose I should do. Instead of making all these bits and pieces, which I have lots of now, so many, I should probably put them all the same size or something and then sew them all together. Yeah, sure. I'm not a... If I were going to do that, I would have did that a long time ago. I've watched people do quilts and things, and they can just do them so fast. And I'm just, I used to be able years ago. I suppose when you get a bit older, things get a bit harder for you to stick to. I'm a bit laid back when it comes to things now. I just used to want to do everything straight away once. Now I'll do that later. But don't leave it though, because if you do, you never get anything done. So I'll do something, even if it's not finishing what I've started. I'll do something. So you've got to be doing something every day. You can't just sit around and watch the world go past you. You've got to be involved, don't we? I'd like to thank everybody for your lovely comments. You people make some really nice comments for me. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching my channel. It's really good that you do. So I did say that my channel was going to change and I wasn't going to talk about it, but I'm going to today because might as well know that probably most of you do, that the US government's charging us 25% of what we earn on Google, on YouTube. They are. So, therefore, I won't be... It's a taxation thing, and I will still put up my videos, because I guess there's nothing I can do about it if I just, we'll see how I go. See if I miss out on much. I don't know what to say. I don't want to say, but anyway, I will still put them up as far as I know, if I'm still allowed to, because I'm not paying the tax thing, because I just can't. It's not for me to do that. I don't know if I'm too old, but I've never, I just earn enough money that I can pay me internet and then buy a few bits and pieces sometimes. So that's all I get a month. I'm not making thousands and thousands of dollars like some people are. But that's good. They're lucky. Now I'm going to do a thing that's like a... this must be a crete and stitch. What do you reckon? We'll see what happens, eh? See if I can do this or not. We come down here and we go like this. We come over this side and we stitch up there like so, okay? Make sure this isn't caught. Right. And then you're on this other side here. And you come down here like this. Is this right? Hang on. I must have did that wrong because I'm supposed to go around that side of it, not under there. Instead of taking it back that way, I'm going to pull it out this way. It's going to be easier. Just to keep going and do it again. Just so I can do it again. Come undone. Come on now. A knot. Making a knot. Okay. So you want to come up here when we started out, right? Comes or not, okay. And you go down the bottom and you go down and you make a stitch down here. And you want to go down far enough so you make sure you catch everything, okay? And I think that goes under there. Is that what I didn't do? Wait a minute. Okay, now I've got that, I think. Is that right? I'll soon find out, I guess, if it's not. It's looking a bit funny. Back that way. You need to put it underneath. Alright, make sure you bring it down underneath. Okay, now we're right. So we go over here. This could have been put together a bit closer, these two pieces of fabric, but as I sew, I guess this is going to bring them in together, isn't it? So that's very big, isn't it? Is it too overpowering? Oh no. We'll see how we go. I don't want to... I need it to be holding it all down. And I do not want to make sure, I do not want it to fray with that. It was supposed to go under there, okay? I'm supposed to do that. Don't put it through your pieces of thread, that won't work. That'll go badly for you. See how it's working now? Can you see that bit? Now, it's a good thing I didn't put that piece on the end because I might need something a little bit wider to cover that. Okay, so we've... so now you go over here. You go down in there and catch that bit. Now, I haven't stuck this down properly, right, this underneath, and it is really, what would you say, annoying because it's fiddling around going all over the place and I'm trying to keep it in line. So if I were you, don't do what Sonya did. You can glue it down better if you want to. Put that back there. Oh, that's supposed to go under. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to have to come back again, take that undone. Glue it down a bit better, or a bit closer together, or even overlap it a bit if you want to. Because what I did, putting it too close together, is I can fix it. I can do that, but I don't want you to get yourself into a kerfuffle trying to get that done. I'm going to take this back one more stitch, I think. And try and make it not so big. So I've got all these holes. Let's get rid of the holes. Okay. Now, I'm going to see what this timer thing says here. What does it say? 7 minutes. Gracious. But see, we're still doing this, aren't we? We're going to just keep sewing. Right. Until we run out of time. So this is probably all on one video anyway. I don't know. Might have gone on to the next one. Right. Now, you want to go up there. Go down in here and come up this way. A longer needle might have been a good idea too. This is not very long, this needle. I'm supposed to be down under that. I'm supposed to end up down under there. I am. You can tell if you're in the right place by the look of the thing that you're doing, see? Okay, now go down this side. Like that. Like that. This way. I bet you I'm going over. Hang on. Do we want it over or under? I don't know. When I push it through, I'll decide if we're supposed to go over or under. Supposed to go over, under. Supposed to go under. So it comes across there like that. See? And it goes that. And this piece of linen that I've got is done this on is really crappy. But it's still not good when it's finished, of course. You know, that's how it is. Now, this is not how you do the stitch. You're probably supposed to do it, but I'm doing it in sort of a couple of goes by putting the thread back under the right place. Definitely going to get a bigger needle before I do any more of this stitching bit over the top. This one goes down under here. And I'm really worried that this is going to fray. And this one goes up here. So I should have put more glue on, which I probably will do. Stick a bit of glue on it later. There we go. Now I've got them at a good size. I've brought it down so it's a better size. This here I need to stick down seriously. I'm going to see if I can put a bit of glue in there. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try. Okay, look at that. It wasn't that hard after all, Sonia. There you go. You can hear the rain hitting up around the cars. They're going past. Splashing off the road. Okay, now down here. Back up this way. This would look nice, but I'm supposed to go under. This would look nice in with lace too, wouldn't it? So you just do what you're doing first. Stick to one thing at a time here. That's what happens with me. I just fly off to the next thing because I think of something else, but that's okay. You've got to try everything, don't you? Really. Some things I stuck with for years and years, and now I like to try lots of different things. Oh dear. Don't you think that looks ducky? I do like that. It's very nice. Really nice. See, though, when I do this work, I put it away in a box or something and don't see it anymore. Until one day I go looking for something and I find it and I think, oh dear, look at that. So I probably should have it on a big cover or something from your house. I'd like to do a chair. I really love to cover a chair. I've got a real old chair that my nana had. It was called a nursing chair. The legs aren't very high, so you can sit on there and you nurse the baby while you're feeding it, you know. And I'd really love to cover that with all this sort of work. I've seen people do that, whole heaps of embroidery and stuff, and put it onto chairs. And I just really want to do that with Nana's chair. Mind you, you wouldn't be able to sit on it. I don't think I'd let anybody sit on it. Maybe I could. I don't know. And I'd like that. She would have it covered in embroidery. She was a really good sewer. You're supposed to get under there, Sonia. Lift that up. So you could make lots of these, I suppose, and put them into a big cover. Only thing I've done is children's ones. Only ones I've made, like patchwork, applique ones, children's ones. I did them. Take this off here a bit. Nobody panic though, I shouldn't go too far. Okay. I think that's nice, how that's turning out. The clock's ticking away. It is. It's ticking away there. It's a good thing though, I suppose. I'm going to have to find another light for my room because the one that I did have isn't any good anymore anyway. I had a little thing that I could find out what time it was. I sit on... Now I haven't got anything and I can't put a ticking clock in there. Jeremy'd have a term for the worst. He would not want a ticking clock. Oh, the cat last night. Oh dear, he kept coming and getting into bed with me, and he'd get into bed and he'd get right up on my shoulder, and he'd be purring in my ear, and he'd have his whiskers in my eyes, snoring away. First when he got in there was all of a sudden there's a big foot come across in front of me, and he's there doing his toenails. I thought, that's not very polite, is it? You know, the person's trying to get some sleep, and this cat's been you know, really rude. Anyway, but he must have come in there on 3 different occasions because he'll go to the door and he'll cry, and Jeremy will let him out because if we've got the door closed, if it's cold, and he'll let him go out, and then I'll have to get up and then he'll come back in with me, and it's just, oh well, he's our pussycat, you know. There goes another time. Stop that. Stop it. I'm just making a video, okay? It's still going on my camera, so we're good. So we don't know when Ken and Sister's going to have another sale because they might have to move, which I don't know if they do or not, but they don't know when they're going to have another sale or not. And people are up in the air about that because they want to pull down that pavilion. It's really old at the showground and build a new one, but I don't know. They've been going to do that since the year dot. Same with the swimming pool. We've both been going to get a heated pool for years, about 40 of them, and nobody's got it yet. Nobody's done it yet. You know, it's just, people just, you know, just don't bother, do they? They take their time. Forbes is the same size as out this town. It's about 20 minutes away. And they got a heated pool and they have done for years. You know, it's just not, most of the towns have got them. We need one really bad here. I know our weather's really hot, and it is hot, but even in the winter time we need to be able to go and get some exercise in the pool. And hopefully if the COVID's gone away from here a bit, I can go and do that when summertime comes, but I'd like to see them build another one. But anyway, there's a bit of a faux pas there, but it's okay. Nobody's going to worry about that. Now I'm going to just put on just a few little beads or something, or a little bit more decoration, just to show you how we're going to be working this, eh? Right, I'll have another mouthful of water. I guess that's allowed. Too much talking, but I am working. I am working. I think I had trouble sleeping last night, and that was because when I got in bed I started talking to hubby, and we just talking about stuff, and I think it makes you tired, you know. It makes you that you can't go to sleep, you can't settle down, and I wasn't getting tired at all. I just couldn't relax and go to sleep. I need something that's going to show up on here. Here, let's give me these. Nope. Oh, hang on, it might do. I mean, yeah, maybe. I'm going to get a longer needle. I know that. I'm not using that other one. It's just too short. Here, sit over there somewhere. Go away. This is better. Now, I should do another couple of... I've only got 2 more bits to go, haven't I? Maybe we'll do them first, and then we'll start working on the decorations. I think that looks really lovely. I like that. I do like that. I might be even forced to do some more. Encourage myself, I should say, not forced. It's encouraging me to do more, maybe. Where's the green? I haven't put the green on yet. No. It's not very green. It looks yellow, doesn't it? How about we try some green? Green. Oh, no, there goes my needle. Great. We'll never see that again. And I ain't kidding either. It's just gone. It is gone. Sonya. Why haven't I got a thinner piece of green? I've got this bit. I'm going to try and get enough of this to do it with. Come here, I've got 2 of them untangling here together. It's got 2 lots, but I'm going to do something different, I think, so it'll be fine. Let's find another needle. Here we go. Here's a packet. Some in it. Is this long enough? Not particularly. Oh dear. This one's like a crowbar. I don't know. Dear, oh dear. Crikey. Here we go. This is really long too, but it's not thick and... Ah dear, Sonya. Never mind. We shall get this done. Don't you worry about that. Now, I'm going to make a chain stitch, but I'm going to make a wiggly one if I can without mucking it up. I want it to go wiggly. Should I draw on it first? No, you'll be right, Sonya, don't worry about that. I'll draw on it first at all. And go across here. Whoops. Catching all me good work in that. Come down here. Is it going roundish? No, it doesn't matter. Just make it. No, I don't like that. That's all in the, that was all wrong. I'm going to do something better than that. I'm sure I can. Come out. I need whatever I wanted. I wanted to cover both sides, you see. That was what my aim was, to do that. To cover both sides of the thingy. So I could probably do another cross stitch, but there's one just there. Both sides of the loopy thing. I mean the loopy thing. I don't know what I'm talking about here now. I've just lost the plot, haven't I, really? I'll have to see if I've got something here that I can get an idea of her. Well, I'm just going to try this. Put this down with a bit of sticky. I'll start from the other end so I can... I haven't decided yet what I'm doing. I'm just putting the needle in the thing. Oh dear. And straight through. Okay. I might do this way. Here. I don't know if I want to do that though, because I've already done that on that bit. It's not going to matter because I'm going to add something to them, and you're not going to notice this, okay? I hope. I'm adding something to it, and you're not going to notice it. Righto. There's a bit of needle, at least I can get hold of this one. I have to make the stitches big because I don't want my material to fray, but you don't want little insignificant ones either, do you? So you need to have stitches, good size stitches, don't you? Oops, so that's it. Rightio. So this is probably the second part of this, and I'm just, I'm working on this sampler piece, okay? Piece of the sampler. I don't know how many patches we're going to do. I mean, we don't really have to have them the same size as what I said either. You can do whatever size you want, because then we're going to applique them later to a wall hanging of some sort. Some sort to do, and that will look good. Okay, so it doesn't matter what. Yeah, you're getting too big now, so you're getting carried away there. They look really nice though, I must say. It does look good. We're leaving because everything hooked up. We're leaving room for embellishments. Like, I'm not going to embellish the inside. I'm only going to do along the cotton, where the cottons are. I'm only going to put stuff along there. I don't think I'm going to do in the middle of it because I don't know. I just wanted this to be the predominant bit of it. Okay, stitching and some beads. I think it'll look nice. Maybe you never know though, because you know me, I'll probably change my mind. And I think I'd like to get it really, this part right done to being able to. Well, I do like that green too, and it's only it's a good size, and you can get nearly there without it changing the colour. Look, it's not getting light. It's variegated. See, it's not getting any light. I'm sticking the needle in my finger. It doesn't matter. These are crappy now. They're starting to fall off and everything, and I'm not happy with that. Last time she did them, I'm going to do the whole lot this time. I'm going to have to take them right off and start from the beginning. This patching up thing's not good. I'll wait, I'm saving $5 a week for that. So I can afford that, $5. I think it's for beauty's sake. Look. Well, I'm a bit impressed with this myself. I quite like it. Quite like it. Now, I need something. Will I go with purple or not over here? I'm not sure. Oh, it won't look good. Oh, that sticks in your fingers, that does. Needles. Okay. Now that hurts. Sonya, stop doing it. I'm doing it on purpose. Definitely need to find myself some old green cotton like this on these reels. Now I'll have to go and have a look. I've got to buy myself a birthday present, hubby said. Now, hang on a second, everybody. We're not in that much of a hurry, are we? Just want to have a quick look at the Spotlight catalogue. This is our Spotlight catalogue, which means this is where we buy our craft stuff. Some of it, a lot of it. It sells every sort of thing. It's probably not as good as, it wouldn't be nowhere near as good as any ones that's in America and in England and that though. So here I've got a coupon. Your coupon is redeemable when you spend $100 or more store-wide, including sale items. Actually, that's so cool, isn't it? Do I get it online or not? Can I do it online? Yes. Online processing instructions. Scan card, scan items to your purchase, and scan the code, and I can do it online. See, so if you spend $100, they give you back 40, so that only cost you 60. Cool, eh? So they've got bedspreads, covers and sheets and stuff like that. I've already bought mine, thank you. I'm there. Already done mine. Got them, thanks. 50% off here. All this stuff really, this place is not cheap unless it's on special. Everything is really expensive, I must say, to start with. But anyway, good quality stuff, so that's what you look for, don't you? Where's all the goodies? Where's all the goodies, please? Where's the goodies? Towels. Don't need any of that. Don't want those. Don't want those. Got candles for Mother's Day. Don't want any blinds or curtains or stuff like that. It's here. Don't worry. They're here somewhere. It's here. There's a bit of fabric, which works out at, it was $25 a metre. Now it is. This is decorating fabric though. I guess $15 a metre. I can just say that I think that's scary myself. New dresses and things. $14 a metre for a VIP, or $20 if you're a VIP member, which you can join, and it doesn't cost you nothing. So it says here, the things are $7, but for VIP it's $4.90. Okay, so here we got some stuff. There's some scissors, some needles for your machine, some of those. Sewing machines, 40% off, save up to $340. That's pretty good, save up to $320. Yes. Some wool, embroidery cotton here. It says they were $1.50 for your VIP. I know they're now at $1.20. And if you're a VIP member anyway, you still get some off. Some paints. Got some dies from here once and it was a really good thing. Over here we've got a trolley. Hate them. Bought one. Don't like it. Can't get things out from underneath it. It's not even. It's not like that either. It was a different sort of one. Macrame things. Then we'll do that. And here's some silhouette machine, eh? Save $50 each. They were $450. Now they're not. There's a cricket. These things are so expensive, aren't they? I've already got everything I need to cut in here with anyway. I don't need to do that. There's a brother one. It's paper craft. It's scan and cut. Well, the scan and cut was $650. Now it's $550. I paid about $600 for mine. It's about 4 years old. Well, there's not much in here. Where's all the dyes and things like that? Where's all the goodies? Cakes, I don't want to do that. Can't eat them. Why should I torment myself with that? Well, that's no good to me. I don't think I'll find anything in there that I could spend $100 on. Goodness me. Maybe there's other stuff that's not in there that I can go online and have a look at. Hopefully. Anyway, so that was a quick squiz at that. Anyway, back to this. This is just an ongoing sewing story. Now, I really need to do some sort of, I don't know, wiggly thing, don't I? I think. Wiggly thing. What am I talking about? If I do... Oh, I'll do that. I'll do this one here. Go on the other one. Oh, no, I'll do it this way. So it'll look alright. I'll do this feather stitch in this. I do like the feather stitch. I think it'll look good. I'll make sure I put them over both these pieces of fabric. I'm going to hold it down. I'll do two out this side. And do I think that's too dark? No. No, it's not. And then I'm going to do two over this way. So I'll go in there and lift that under there. It's good to have a nice long needle so you can get hold of it to pull it through, because otherwise if you can't get hold of it, it doesn't work. That's when it's sideways, isn't it, really? You don't want that sideways. That's not a word, Sonya. Right. I'm a bit worried about the colour, aren't I? Deary me. I might add this colour to it somewhere, but not there. Okay. Right. I'm afraid I can't say to you that I like something if I don't, and leave it sitting there. I'm sorry. I just don't feel that way. If I don't like the look of it, I will take it out, as you well know. I'm going to use this one now. This green. I'll do the light part first. And then we'll go over this side and it'll be fine. I'd rather do that. I do want to do a chain stitch. I suppose I could do a chain stitch and then put something on the side of it, couldn't I? That's an idea. We'll try that, eh? See if it works. Wait a minute. Let's get the light colour first. So we put the knot in the end. It's got the light colour on it because it'll be the part that'll go into the material first. Okay, so I'll come up through here and I'll do a chain stitch. Might be a little bit bigger than... Oh, look, that knot on both sides. I did get carried away there, didn't I? Not at both ends. Now, we go down in there and we're going to make a chain stitch, but we're going to try and make it so it's on both pieces of fabric. I know. But then when I come back up here with something, I should have stuck that down. Should have stuck that down, Sonya. That's waving around there in the breeze. There you go. Put the lid on that, eh? So it won't go off. Just hard, whatever. Don't let it go wrong. Okay, Now we've got hold of it, haven't we? We got hold of him. Back in here, back down there. Might just sneak over there to the blue bit a bit. So I've got something hold of it. I can just bring this one this way a bit. I know that's what I'll do. I'll put one this way and one back the other way. One stitch this side. Whoa. If this works, I think I'll be doing this on a regular basis, you know, because I can just keep on doing the things, and then I can have them done ready. Can't I, to put them up when I need to? This goes this way. Instead of doing one and then having to come back and do a bit more work on it, because sometimes you lose your mojo, don't you, on some things, if you do that. Now I'm going to go down on the outside of this. I don't know whether... I think there's a rule to that. When you're doing this chain stitch, people go down on the inside of it, and you can do that. I'll just explain that to you in a second. See how that comes out there? When you go back, people go down in there, but I'm going down out that way. Okay, so I'm going to, instead of going back down near there, I'm going to go on the outside of it. Because normally you'd go back in through that, not through the same hole, of course, but I'm going over that thread instead of back behind it. I hope that explained that all right. I don't know why it's done like I just told you, but it is, and it does make things a bit difficult, I suppose. I don't know. This is going a bit long or something. I'm going to pull it through a bit better. And fix it up. A bit of a cooch this way and that way. So now I'm going to go down on the outside of the stitch, bring this over here, and go round, round there. Too many rounds. I think you've mucked that up now. We'll start again. Down there, through there, over there. Right, it's not pulled up tight enough, is it? It will work. I will turn it into something gooder. Don't you worry about that. I'll turn it into something else. Now, if I ended up with something that's only got a small amount on it, I'll put up another. I'll add some to the end if I can. I'm going to try and work that out. This is sort of a chain stitch, isn't it? It's going along okay. It's going along okay. Don't mind it at all. I think I'd like to get as much done on this as I can before I put it away, because that way then we can come back on here. What have I done now? I forgot what I'm up to. Go down in there, Sonya. I'll go down here again because I mucked that up. I'm not paying attention to what I was doing. I was thinking about and laughing about something else and nothing to do with what I'm doing here. Cut that off, dangling around. Well, that's a bit of a higgledy-piggledy mess, isn't it? But I will try and turn it into something better, promise you. It's probably not a mess. I'm just being a bit picky about it. Because it's not neither one thing or another, is it? But it can be. I'll put some beads in it or something. It'll look nice. Changing colour. Don't know what I think about. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with it. I know what I'm going to do with it. You watch me. I'm going to fix it any minute now. I hope I will. I hope it'll work. What I have in mind. I'm not taking it down far enough, tight enough. Okay, I mucked that up, didn't I? Well and truly. Ah dear. Smaller scissors will get it out quicker. Cut off the back so you don't, you cut off the right thing. Doesn't take long to take it out. Don't worry about it. Same bit of cotton. Can't stand looking at something if I don't like the look of it. If I can't look at it, why would anybody else want to? I'm the one that's done it. 2 things there. That out. Come on. Suppose I'll have to go soon. I guess I've still got card room. I have still got card room. I'm still recording. I've never been able to do this before. For this long, I haven't. Right, you go over there for a minute. Let me see, what else would I like to put on there instead of that colour? How about the blue? Oh, you haven't got a light blue. What about the pretty blue? Oh, well, that's pretty, isn't it? I'll put some in this. No, not that. Where's that other one? Isn't it? Yeah, we might eliminate that other thing altogether, though. Colours can go somewhere else, can't it? We just use this one. A little tiny bit thicker, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think it'll go through this. There. Need to get that needle back. I lost. I'll have a look for it after. I'll get in magnet and have a look. And I'm sucking on the end of this thread so it's going to swell up and it won't go through the hole at all. Come on. Really haven't got time to be doing too much mucking